Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here. It is officially July, and today, on the 4th of July, time for that wonderful channel update video. As many of you know, and I've been saying this for the past couple of days, this upcoming week we're about to get into is about to be one of my busiest yet this year, due to just how much is going to be happening in just the next week alone. So, let's go through it. First of all, next week, on a Tuesday, we get the DLC of Doom the Dark Ages, Revelations, and I cannot wait to go through this story with the Doom Slayer. Perhaps this story will tie into how he ends up in that coffin during the events of Doom 2016. Who knows? But I am here for it. I am back, and I'm ready for more demon slaying action in the most grisly way possible. Onwards to the next thing that's happening. Well, actually, you know what? I should probably announce this because not many people know, but this is actually what's happening on Sunday on top of the One Piece chapter we're getting and the Sakamoto Days chapter we're getting. Hunter x Hunter is back! And I am so glad that I finally get to say that, hey, this chapter of Hunter x Hunter is a brand new one, and I get to read all of it with all of you when the chapters actually release. So my Sundays are actually getting a little bit more packed now because of that, because Hunter x Hunter chapters are long. Let's be honest here. One Piece and Sakamoto Days, I feel like if I were to read Sakamoto Days and One Piece together, they still would not match up to the amount of dialogue that goes on in a single Hunter x Hunter chapter. But Hunter x Hunter reactions will now be on Sunday alongside One Piece and Sakamoto Days for however long that series continues on. Sakamoto Days, I mean, because I feel like we're in the final battle, and there's only so much we have left to cover before the series is over. Then it's pretty much just going to be One Piece and Hunter x Hunter for the foreseeable future. But that's what's happening bright and early tomorrow. I'm not even gonna sing the song. Nope, I'm not even gonna do it. But that's what's happening on Sunday. Monday, business as usual. I'm thinking about continuing more Final Fantasy VII. Due to the fact that I'm done with Lego Batman, there's no need for me to have another session because I've gone through the entire city, so we're good there. And I've been messing with Grand Blue Fantasy Relink a whole lot. I got my mastery points all built up, like 99,999. I'm good there, but I know for a fact I'm probably going to need way more for those when Relink comes out later this week. But Monday, business as usual, solo leveling Patreon chapters. For those of you who don't know, my light novel readings of solo leveling have moved from YouTube to Patreon due to me running into some potential issues that stemmed from basically all of my reactions of the beginning after the end essentially being ordered to be taken down, or I would suffer a strike on the channel. So for those of you who used to watch me react to the beginning after the end on the channel, that is now on Patreon. And perhaps I need to clarify this, but you do not need to be a paying member over on Patreon in order for you to enjoy these reactions of the beginning after the end. It is free for everyone to see, the same way it was free for everybody on YouTube. So if you're a person who once watched the beginning after the end and maybe, of course, fell off because I stopped putting it on the on my YouTube channel, it's over there. Every last one of them, including the newer ones that I've been doing that actually, well, shows what I'm reading for you guys, because that's something I couldn't do on YouTube, but I can do over there. So that is what's happening over there on Patreon, alongside the solo leveling light novel that I've been reading and putting up there every single Monday. Tuesday, like I said, the Doom the Dark Ages Revelations DLC. Then on Wednesday, more than likely if we don't get a One Punch Man chapter, then that'll be my big rest day. Because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I am going to be busy doing something for all of those days. Going into Thursday, not only is that the newest chapter of the beginning after the end, but it's the long-awaited arrival of the major expansion of one of my most favorite games of all time, Granblue Fantasy Relink! Endless Ragnarok! I can't tell you how excited I am. We gone from being 4 months away to literally being almost 4 days away of this thing being ready, and I am so excited to play it. Continuing on to Friday, we have the newest update for Wuthering Waves 3.5 that takes us to a brand new region, brand new characters, brand new story, and the return of everyone's favorite girl, Young. So that's going to be happening on Friday. Nothing else is happening on Friday except for that. And then on Saturday, instead of it being a members video that like it would normally be, I am going to be playing with another YouTuber with Portal by the name of Flipdo, who's a good friend of mine, and we've been kind of planning this for months and seeing what will work best. We ran tests to test each other's audio in order to make sure that we both can be heard when we're playing through it. But me and Flipdo are going to be playing through the co-op campaign of Portal 2. Considering that it didn't take long for Portal 2 for me to get through Portals 1 and 2, this is going to be a bit of a one-off in terms of me just like playing through this, so it's not going to be multiple sessions, because if we're both diligent, and I'm really more concerned about me being able to catch on to puzzles, if we're diligent, then we'll be able to get to it in a decent amount of time from beginning to end. That's what's happening all next week. Now, mind you, I know Assassin's Creed Black Flag is coming out on the same day as Granblue Fantasy Relink's Endless Ragnarok expansion. I won't be playing it then. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I like how it looks. It looks very beautiful, looks very gorgeous, and it could even play well. But I want to wait and see if this hits on the right note for Ubisoft as a whole. Because, frankly, them jokers need a win. But that's happening all this upcoming week. Later down the line in the month of July, on the 23rd, I will be messing with Disgaea Mayhem. For any of you who have known of the Disgaea series, this will be my first Disgaea game. And for as far as I know, it's always been a 2D sprite animated type of game. So all I know is that it's the type of game where you can reach absurd levels. Like I think in Disgaea 6 or 7, you're allowed to get to level 9,999,999. Now, mind you, in Disgaea Mayhem, it is taken a departure from the Disgaea series, going from 2D to 3D, feeling almost Muso-like in the way it handles itself. And of course, it has the ridiculous level cap, though it's not going to be in the millions, it's just 9,999, but that's still cool to me, and I'm going to be messing with that when it comes out. However, it probably won't be a series, it'll maybe be like a one-off. It'll probably be a one-off of me playing it on the channel, and then I just play it for the rest of, play it for myself. And that's pretty much all the major stuff that's happening in July, and that's just the stuff that I know of. Who knows, something could happen throughout this month entirely. I'm thinking of doing some more 90s and 80s old school anime reactions as well, because I really want to check out Trigun. And since I have a better idea of how to properly do reactions to anime on this channel without them getting flagged, and I can keep them monetized, I can go about doing reactions to these old anime way better than I did before, and way easier than I did before, without much worry. So that ought to be fun. So that's sort of the things that I have in mind. And of course, we have some other things we'll be doing as well. We'll have another Lego building session, because I got something back there that you guys can't quite make out, but I'm pretty sure if you paid attention to the last building session that I did, you'll have a rough idea of who I'm going to be building on a stream for you guys next. That's all I have for you guys in the month of July. Let me just say thank you to every member, every moderator, every subscriber, every person, every person who's a people on my channel, because you're not just subscribers, you're individuals who come to my channel for a reason. And I just want to say that I thank every single one of you for all the support you have shown me over the years, that you truly make this community what it is by making it a welcoming place where anyone from any walk of life can come here and enjoy themselves. I just wanted to say thank you for all the effort that y'all have put into making this place welcoming for anyone who stops by. And as the channel still continues to grow, because it's been growing quite quickly lately, and I just want to say thank you for all of that, for all the support you have ever shown me, whether you super chatted, super thanked, like the different types of donating to the channel, supported me as a member, or even just liked and shared the stuff that I did, or even told other people about me, or even just, you know, regardless of how long you've watched any of my stuff. I just want to say how much I appreciate you for everything you do for me. So overall, I'm just happy to be able to do what I love. Do what I love for all of you, because this is where I find my joy. This is where I find my peace. This is where I find my best ways to flow. I am just so happy to do what I do for all of you, and I love it. And I cannot wait to get started for you guys next week, because we gon' start hot. I done got a fresh cut. I done shaved. I am clean from head to toe. I am ready to bring you that good sauce. So let's go ahead and get started with July, shall we? With that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my membership or Patreon only, and this goes for like, comment, and subscribing only if what I did here today was worthy of your time. And because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And wait, let me see. Did I do that right? I always got to like, comment, and subscribe out already. Only when I didn't entertain. Okay. See, this is the reason why I can't be ad-libbing in the middle of my outro, because I mess it up. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And only if what I did here today was worthy of your time. Make sure you check out my membership or Patreon, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway, have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!